It's me. Just driving, so we'll see how this video goes. I may have to drop the phone just in case something happens. And I won't be looking at you very much, but I just had a food for thought moment because I was just thinking, whoa, who does that? Who thinks? Unfortunately, all of us think way too much. So my thought was this. I just realized that I just remembered who I am. Oh wait, just look out my window and see how beautiful that is. Yeah, I do live in a very idyllic area. I know people come from all over the world to visit here, by the way, but that is not what I'm here to talk about. So what I'm here to talk about is that I just remembered who I am. I had forgotten. I had totally forgotten who I was. And something happened that triggered me to get into something, feeling some way, right? So caused some trigger caused feelings. And those feelings kicked in the default programming that I have in my system. Default, right? Not stuff that I've chosen. So basically what happened was the default programming goes to stress. It goes to lots of really negative feelings, and those feelings lead to fatigue, and they lead to suicidal ideation, and they lead to all of these really heavy things. And I'll tell you what, this default programming that gets triggered in my system was my mom's programming. I learned this stuff from my mom, and that's totally fine. Mom, awesome. You know, you did the best you could. I'm doing the best I can as a mom. Probably driving and taking a video is not very smart, but I'm pretty good at it, I think. Get in trouble. I just didn't want to lose this thought. So the thought is this, you know, we grow up with our parents' influence on such a heavy level. And then not only do we have our parents' influence, but we have society's influence and our family's influence. And a lot of it can be negative. People don't want to hear what your thoughts. So basically, we're not really supported to figure out who we are, like ourselves, what our spirit is here to do, what our spirit actually resonates with, you know, how our spirit would actually react in a situation. We pretty much just take on like what our parents do or did. And for me, and why I say I forgot myself, is because I'm actually awesome. I'm really a pretty fucking awesome person. I'm usually very happy in the way that I'm really optimistic, super optimistic. I'm very kind. I do my best to be really conscious of other people and how I'm affecting the environment around me by how I'm acting and what I'm saying. And of course, I'm not perfect. I'm human. So, you know, if any of you are going to comment on, oh, you think you're so awesome, blah, blah, blah. Well, you know what? I just do my fucking best. And my best happens to be better than other people who haven't figured out that they're running old programs or negative programs. And I figured it out. And that's why I say, you know, I feel awesome. I feel awesome. You know, I do my best. And I know that I'm happy and that there's more and that there's more to life and that I can manifest anything that I really want. And I prove it to myself over and over. But my mom was not that way. My mom never got past her stuff, and we worked on it. You know, I reached an age of looking for enlightenment in my 20s. I'm now in my 40s. So it's been a long haul, and sometimes in between there, I get triggered and I run my mom's old programming, and that programming is depression. She had chronic pain. So I tend to not lean toward the pain, but my body goes into chronic fatigue. And so those are the programs that I got from her. And when I get triggered, those are the default programs that I run. I run them because I'm in like fight or flight. So I go into subconscious, and subconscious, it just runs you if you're not paying attention. And when you're in that feeling, that icky feeling, it's hard to get out of, like really hard to get out of. And I was telling my husband today that I had to remember what it is that I do to get out of that place. What it is that I do to get out of that programming that is not mine, that I don't want. Frankly, I don't want it. And to reprogram it has been a really big challenge, which is totally fine. Life is a challenge, so why not take that on? And, I today just realized, oh yeah, I forgot who I was. And now I'm back. And I get to run the programming that I've chosen, which is positive, which is, positive affirmations, doing a lot of affirmations for manifestation, and being a clear channel for good and wealth and health. And since I started doing that again the last couple of days, I haven't been tired. I haven't been depressed. And we're talking about literally 4 days ago, I was feeling so shitty that I wanted to die. And that's crazy when you can take yourself from that place, and just by remembering that you have a different choice, that you've done different programming, that you've run different programs, you've installed different software, to go in and say, you know what? Nope, that's an old program. We got to switch it up and put in the new program codes. And then all of a sudden you're running the new program codes, and that old shit is not even there. It's crazy. So my question to you is, whose program are you running right now? Can you look at your life and see where that might be, where you might be running a program that is affecting your health, that is affecting your mental state of being? And is there another program that either you've installed because you know what it is to do the work, or you've done some work, and are you choosing that program right now, or are you just allowing the default to run? Yeah, don't allow the default to run, because the default is not going to serve you. So yeah, those are my words for today, and I just wanted to get it on film. Coming into Bodega Bay, and it is foggy out there. If you can see, I don't know if you can see out my dirty car windows. Life on a ranch. Anyway, I just really hope that maybe this can help you trigger some good thought, to pick out and tease apart, what's really going on for you in your life, and is there a different program you could be running? And if you need any tips on the programs that I run, or what I did to get out of depression, and I'm talking about suicidal depression. I have been there many times, and I have literally held pills in my hand, and I have been able to bring myself off of that ledge by myself. So yeah, if you're there, if you go to places that don't feel good, message me, and I will be more than happy to share my tips with you, and what I do on a daily basis, and what I do when I've lost my footing, and sometimes how long it takes. Sometimes it takes a while, but oh my God, epiphany. Oh yeah, that's not me. That's the shit that I learned. That's the way society tells us to be. It's a doom, doom and gloom and doom. Well, you know what? Life doesn't have to be that way. You can be happy even if shit is hitting the fan. Yeah. All right. I will talk to you guys next time. Have an awesome day. Bye.